my baby girl.
Very blur baby girl.
There is Blur.
Yeah.
And then there's Luby.
Facts. But like for me, I didn't feel so awkward with her. I think because macam tiba-tiba like she like lean into me and then macam alah cute sweet lah dia ni.
Yeah.
She is so sweet. If you're laughing, I think I know who.
Who?
Are you talking about Terminal? We're gonna talk about our TOS airport terminal.
Honest.
Honest.
I'm scared of him not because he bullies or no, not that. But I
We bully him.
so yeah, we love you, Taim. He is.
Do you know? Like this story was told by Aim when they went to Japan. Yeah, she did her Dyson hair curler didn't work.
I heard about
right
it.
because of the plug, right?
Yeah.
Lady went to Donkey to buy a hair curler
For her
hair.
hair. Yes.
It was raining. She asked Aim to cover her with a sweater. People cold lah. She asked to cover with his jacket because she want to protect her hair.
Yes.
Her quiet reactions are actually funny.
Remember?
Yes.
Wow.
Gitu.
One word
Yes.
and you crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her quiet reactions very funny. One thing I appreciate about him is that
Cheese
he
tofu.
the cheese tofu sometimes he share with me. Okay, can.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can eat more so that he can eat less. Because I don't eat much cheese tofu. You know, like, and I appreciate that you are always very willing to share your knowledge.
Allahumma
And
barik.
yeah, and I just love you lah.
If I was a man that's looking for like just physically, I was like, oh my god, this guy is actually so cute and pretty at the same time. So that's one thing, the physical attributes, right? You are so hilarious. I don't understand why would men not go after her.
Don't call it a comeback. Back. My mama said knock you out.
The All Streets Podcast.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
The O Streets Podcast. Hi, everybody.
Hello. It's just the two of us today.
Again. It's another professional yap.
Yes, that's right.
Yappa.
It's just the two of us today.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like I just want to talk about our growth as a team.
Oh my god. We should talk about everybody, huh?
Let's talk about it. How many months are we into this already?
6
months?
Six.
Around
Around 6
6?
months, yeah. 6 months.
6 months, huh?
Yeah.
Very fast, huh?
I cannot imagine, no. I really didn't imagine it'd be that fast.
Yeah, I felt like 6 months passed by so fast.
It's like, 6 months?
Yeah, because like every day with you is like a circus.
You think it's a circus. For me, every day with you all is like a concert.
Betul.
Every day got show to do. Got so much of things to laugh at.
I know,
It's
right?
always a joy. It's always a joy.
Everybody has their own personalities.
And that's the thing. Because everybody has their own personality, a lot of the time it
Yeah.
would normally clash.
True.
But for some reason, our personalities, thank God,
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
we just gel correctly.
Like
Like, you know,
yes.
there is gel
Yes.
and then there's gel
Correctly.
correctly. We just gel correctly.
That's right.
Right? We have the scary one, Aim.
Okay.
I love him to death. I
Love
love
you,
Aim to death.
babe.
I really, really love him to death. But okay, let's go down our memory lane lah, in
Okay,
that
can.
sense.
Okay.
From the very last person that joined us.
Yes.
And that's our baby girl.
Mean. Okay.
My goodness. Okay, you go first.
Okay. My first impression of Min was, oh my god, this girl's cuties.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then I still remember when we were like try to do the vibe check and all that.
Yeah.
And then I forgot the topic, but it was like kind of like quite a serious topic, right?
Yes.
And then she opened her mouth.
Oh, I think I remember the topic is about parents disciplining their kids.
Was
Something like that,
it
along
something
that
like
lines.
Yeah. And then when she opened her mouth and then she started talking, I'm like, my god, this girl.
Yes.
She is very well spoken.
Yep.
And she's smart, although like she is like the youngest, our
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
But she has a lot of like how to say she's very wise for age.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I agree.
And that being said,
Mm.
she also sometimes very gong.
There is no way I will not agree to that. You talk. Huh?
What you are talking about?
Yeah. My my take on Min is this, right? She's not only a pretty girl, but she's
Yeah.
a smart girl. I agree with you.
Yes.
I totally agree with you.
Correct.
Because when, off the air, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I have conversations with her,
Yes.
I feel attracted to talk to her.
Yeah.
Because the points that she brings across is very valid.
Correct.
And I remember initially when she joined us at the point of time, there was some awkwardness. Let's
Of
not
course.
let's not try
Of
to
course,
put
of
that
course.
aside,
Yeah.
right? But she took the effort to try and gel with us,
Yeah.
learn with us,
Yes.
and then put in her pointers.
Yeah.
Right, and I appreciate that so much.
Correct.
I remember when we were talking about lipsticks, right? So I used to do makeup.
Yeah.
I was telling her, May, I call her May lah.
Yeah.
May, you look very pretty with red lips.
Yes.
Because she's got the skin tone to
Correct,
pull it off,
correct.
right? So I said, you look very pretty. I think about 2 days later, she went to MAC.
She really bought the colour
She bought the red lipstick, and then she what do you call it? Video note me.
Cute kan dek ni?
Cici, I buy this one. Yang penting dia cecekan aku. Cici, I buy this
correct,
one, you know. I was like, this girl damn cute lah.
Cannot. I still
Yeah.
remember like I know that it was like awkward at the start kan. But like for me, I didn't feel so awkward with her. I think because macam tiba-tiba like she like lean into me and then macam alah cute sweet lah dek ni.
Yeah,
She is so sweet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And like I don't know and I just find her to have very interesting hobbies.
Correct.
Yeah, which is she likes to build Legos.
Yeah, Legos. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, she has an extensive Lego collection.
I was actually quite shocked at that. No,
Yeah.
I would not have expected that to come out from Min.
Yes.
I would have expected her to maybe like things like Labubu, that kind of stuff. But when she told me, or at least when we saw her videos,
Correct.
which is on our page, by the way,
Yes.
she was building Legos. I was like,
know.
wow, you're already pretty,
Kan?
smart, and then build Lego some more.
A bit like a nerd, which
A
is
bit-
attractive.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay,
and
let's.
not to mention,
uh,
fantastic dancer.
oh my. Okay.
Freaking
Look at my.
crazy.
Remember this, guys? Clap. Yeah, I am clapping. I'm clapping as loud as I can right now for her. That girl is a marvelous dancer.
Fantastic.
The
Her
way
groove, her swag.
her execution.
Yes.
Remember that video that they danced to some Korean pop song?
Jenny?
Jenny, and it
Yeah.
was like a very last minute thing that she
Yeah.
joined in. I have to say this.
Last minute tau.
Yeah.
Last minute she joined.
Yeah, and the way, like she personally for I'm
Mm.
not shading my other friends, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. But for me personally, on my personalities, I'm like, oh, this girl got everything, man.
Yes.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah, that's mean for us, man.
Yeah, love her.
Love
you, baby.
love you, baby girl.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So who was that after that?
So after that, it was Luby. My 93 airline sister, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
She's my
Our
baby girl.
very blur baby girl.
There is Blur.
Yeah.
And then there's Luby.
Facts.
There is Blur, then there's
Luby.
Luby. Huh? What happened?
Yeah. She like, what you are talking about?
No, remember? Schedule.
Schedule. Yeah.
Who's the guest today?
Yeah.
And then Ayim. This one.
This one.
This is the schedule, babe. And then she like, oh, sorry, I just happened to see it again. Like, wow, that girl, I cannot with her lah.
And she is such a crackhead.
She is.
She's just so goofy.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
And her goofiness, right? People, okay. My first impression of Luby, when I saw her back in the day, like in the dance scene, like I see from afar, macam, wow, this girl very like, with her RBF, like very serious. that
She's
kind.
RBF, yeah.
Yeah, then I'm like, oh my god. Not maybe someone that I can vibe with.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what you feel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But after when she joined us, it was an instant click with her.
I feel that so.
I feel that. Like,
Yeah.
macam, she's just so funny lah. And I cannot take it, because, okay, one thing you all need to know about us, in our group chat, once the conversation starts, it goes. Okay? You need to keep up. Okay? Then later sister comes in, people stop talking already, She come in and then she like reply to whatever message.
Yeah.
People, babe, topic finish already.
Yeah.
Yeah, people stop talking
The
already.
plane fly already, babe.
Yeah. Then she like, alamak, babe, scroll. Then she like, and her answer is, I lazy to scroll.
Yes. Yes. That's her standard reply, see.
Yes, I lazy to scroll lah. What happened? But for me,
Ah.
I appreciate her because she keeps us in check.
Oh yes, yes. She's very realistic.
Yes.
Yeah.
We sometimes we want to plan to do something, right? Okay, then we are that one we planning already. Then suddenly, of course lah, because we all like to chinchong, like to talk, right? Then people don't talk about it. Then she's like, hey guys, by the way, can we talk about this?
Yeah. Can we get back to this?
Yeah, can we get back to this?
Yeah.
That's one thing I really
I love
about her.
it about her. I love that
Yes.
about her.
Then macam, oh okay, can.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah. That's the thing with Luby, right? Apart from her character as a person, one
Yeah.
thing that I really adore is her ability to actually execute her art skills.
Love.
For me personally, right? When because I do makeup,
Yes.
right? And when I see Luby's work, I'm always in awe.
Yes.
And the thing that a lot of the times when I see makeup artists or artistic people like that, they tend to have a bit of an air around them.
Yeah.
But I have never gotten that from Luby.
Yes.
I love the fact that she's so good at it,
Yep.
but she is super humble.
Yes.
And I'm not even kidding you. This is not to toot my not to toot people's horn or anything of that sorts. Yeah, I'm so used to doing our producer's makeup last time, right, Abang Jamil, and when Luby took my part for a fair bit because there was a photo shoot that we did, and when Abang Jamil said that he likes what Luby did. Most of the time I would expect people to be like, oh yeah, you know, I did this and did that.
Yeah.
You know, Luby was not that. She's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
That's
she-
it.
Can I? Like that.
Can I? Yeah. So I really love that she's super humble.
Yeah.
She's actually also a very talented dancer.
Very, very talented.
Very talented.
Oh my god, let me tell you, I don't know, like I think she catches on because she does K-pop
Yeah.
covers as well, right? Yeah. So she catches on the steps very fast, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think she got CPU of dance moves.
Betul lah. Sounds correct lah. And not to mention what I appreciate about her is she's also very wise
Yeah.
and very, very mature, very,
Very.
independent.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
Love.
She travels to Korea alone.
Yeah.
How many? I mean, I'm not saying that there are no girls that would do it, but it's quite rare. Typically, you would hear, okay, I'm going with a friend, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. But she's totally fine to go there by herself,
Yeah.
to travel by herself. And
Yes.
I really have a lot of respects for people like that,
Correct.
right? Because that shows a sign of independence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, this woman is independent. Throw your hands up at me. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, dulu I want to become singer.
Oh, but then you became singer.
I became lion.
Lion, yeah, singer. I get it.
Okay,
So that
so
was
that's
our-
our baby
yeah.
girl Luby.
Yes.
Right, and then after that, who was it?
We had Fina, another 93 air sign, lovely baby.
Yay!
Our akak rocker.
Yes, Fina Base.
Boye. Every time, Fina boleh tak?
Boye. yeah. That's so Fina. Maybe I go on first, right?
Yes.
I knew Fina when she was like a 17-year-old girl, right? Back in times when she was in school. And then after which she got into the workforce. Of course, she remained in contact and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And finally, to have her as somebody who sits beside me in a podcast like that,
Yes.
makes me feel a sense of warmth,
Yes.
a sense of glow.
Yes.
Because I have seen her. I've seen her from a very young girl, right?
Yeah.
What I really love about Fina is you can throw her a durian and she will catch it.
Betul lah. Lepas tu-
Boleh.
Boye.
Yeah, that's her. That's her. She will do it. She will do
Yeah.
it. And she don't, pardon the language, but she don't half things.
Yes.
She
No
do
halfway
it.
ah.
Yeah, she no halfway. Ow. She don't taste halfway, right?
Yeah.
She is either 100 or if she can't, she will tell you she can't. But
Yes.
she's always very committed.
Correct.
And I love that about Fina.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can always expect her to be there with a full glam face.
Betul, with her hair done.
Yes.
Do you know? Like this story was told by Aim
Yeah.
when they went to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did her Dyson hair color didn't work.
I heard about
right because of the plug, right?
Yeah.
Lady went to Donkey to buy a hair color.
For her
her
hair.
hair.
Yes.
It was raining. She asked Aim to cover her with a sweater. People cold lah. She asked to cover with his jacket because she want to protect her hair.
Yes.
Ha,
Commitment, babe.
Love tau date ni.
Commitment.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, Fina and I were from the same secondary school.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. So I've always like known her as the girl with the very husky, the very like macam very like raspy voice.
Yeah,
Very
sexy.
very sexy, very macam very out there.
Uh-huh.
Very funny.
Yeah.
What I love about her, right? We have the same humor wavelength.
Yeah.
And whenever she laughs, I cannot help but laugh.
Yes.
Because
yes.
her laughter is just
Contagious.
very contagious.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
My God, her laughter is COVID, babe.
Betul lah. She is COVID lah.
She is the COVID. Once she laugh, you will laugh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love her,
I
man.
just like and the thing is like she is just like you said lah. She just gives a sense of warmth.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know like I think in like because we have like for the 93 babies, there's me, Luby, and her, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think she's the more like grounded and like she's still funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like if you want to consider crackhead, okay, maybe she, and then maybe me, and then there's Luby.
No. Don't change the position, okay? When it comes to crackhead, you are on top. We will get to you.
No lah, jangan lah. You need to talk about me, I'm here, gitu eh. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just love her lah.
And one more thing that I have to add about Fina. I love the fact that she's a respectful person.
love.
She's very respectful.
Yeah.
I mean our age difference is not very far off, right? But she would still address me as abang, right? A lot of the times.
Yeah.
And she would, when she wants an opinion out of me, she always humbles herself
Yeah.
and be like, Abang, can I ask you this? You know, this is what's happening, or this is the situation.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times when I meet people of the current generation,
Yes.
especially in our age group, plus
Yeah.
minus, they tend to like, hey, Rennie, you know. But she is a very respectful person. And
Yes.
I would like to say that would only that would only be possible if you have parents that have very good upbringings. Yeah. So I'm very, very proud of her as a little sister.
I just love you lah, babe.
Kan?
I love
you
our
tau.
93 liners.
I love
Everyone I love.
I love our my TOS fam.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's that.
So that's Fin.
Yes.
Okay.
Then next is Nisa,
Oh, Kak Long.
our Kak Long.
Yes.
Yes.
Kak Long sayang semua.
Yes, our quiet.
Quiet,
Yes,
but
but
very impactful person.
very impactful.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's also very observant.
Yes.
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 But one thing I love about her is the way she takes care of everyone.
Yes.
She has like, you okay? You need this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come out from her bag.
Yeah. She's the Doraemon, babe.
Betul lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember our photo shoot?
Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah.
Nisa, you got pin
You
or not?
got, yeah.
Got. Come on. I said, you brought the pin? Yeah, it's inside my bag.
Yeah.
And
And then
then,
like she will help to, even if like your baju is a bit like macam not in place,
Yeah.
she will make sure in place.
Yes.
She will help you do. Then like,
Yes,
okay,
that's
can dah
Nisa.
boleh.
That's
Then like,
Nisa.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just love her lah.
I love that girl.
Yeah.
I see the thing is with Nisa, and I knew her for like maybe when she was same thing, 17, 18 years old, thereabouts. And I've watched her grown. In fact, fun fact, during her wedding, I was the Pak Andam.
Oh my god,
Yes,
really?
I was the Pak Andam for her husband, Razin. There is a small part of me that feels super proud to see her.
Yes.
You know, from my dance president
Uh-uh.
to being somebody's wife.
Yes.
She has never changed.
Yes.
Nisa has always been Nisa. She's always very caring towards people around her.
Yes.
And the thing with Nisa is, but if let's say you know, kind of, for lack of a better word, screw things up,
Yeah.
she can be really put her foot down.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about Nisa.
That one,
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
I've heard
right.
stories
Yeah.
and Nisa takut lah, don't show me.
She's very rarely like that.
I
She's
know, that's
very
why,
rarely
that's why,
like
that's
that,
why.
but she's a lovable girl. And the thing is, I think how Nisa contributes to us is not only just through the moral support of things.
Yeah.
Her craft. Her craft,
Yes.
right? She's very good at it.
Correct.
She's very, very good at it. And because you see people being creative, you're also inspired to be creative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my take on this. I love that girl.
For me, right, is her quiet reactions are actually funny.
Remember?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Gitu.
One word
Yes.
and you crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her quiet reactions very funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And she's just someone that I just feel just very comfort.
Yes.
Yeah, she brings comfort to the team.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
she
agree.
just takes care of everybody very
Yes,
well. You know,
yes, yes.
that's why we call her Kak Long.
Kak Long
Yes.
sayang semua.
Kak Long sayang semua.
Sayang semua.
Sayang, sayang, sayang.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's our Kak Long.
Yes.
Who do we have next? Okay, let's talk about
If you're laughing, I think I know who.
who.
Are you talking about terminal? We're gonna talk about our TOS airport terminal.
TOS Airport Terminal, my toothless brother.
Yeah.
Dan! I love Dan.
I cannot.
Okay, that's
I
my,
cannot
that's,
with him.
that's a brother. That's a brother. For sure, that's a brother.
Yes.
The thing is, Dan is always you know, the thing is, how do I put this? We don't want to put him in a bad spot, right?
Yeah.
In the sense where like, oh, he's our punching bag or he's our butt of the
He's
joke lah.
not.
He's not. But every time when we make a joke and he is the joke, he is damn cool with it.
He laughs, yeah.
He
He add on to it,
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Actually, most of the time he add on
he
to
add
it.
on to it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's what I really like about Dan. And I do have to say this, right? Our guest, it's only possible because of him.
Yes.
A lot of the guests that we have had on our podcast
Yep.
has came from Dan's hard work
Yes.
of reaching out to the guest.
Correct.
I am very impressed by that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like Dan is one of the hosts. Not say I cannot vibe with everyone, but I feel like when I host with Dan, the conversation, the flow is very, 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 very smooth.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think because it comes with a wealth of experience, you see. Because a lot of our guests are dancers.
Yeah.
And Dan, of course, is our OG, one of
Yeah.
the OGs as well, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like he is so well versed
Yeah.
in the art scene
Yeah.
that he can actually carry a conversation.
Yes, yes.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we do fall sick,
Yeah.
you know, and that's when like Dan will like, tak apa.
Yeah, I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
Tak
I
apa,
cover you.
aku carry.
Yeah, yeah.
So I appreciate that about him.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Also, he's just very fun to kacau
disturb.
to disturb. Thank you, Tong Dan.
Yeah, thank you, brother. But honestly, Dan is one hell of a nice chap.
Yeah.
I really want, and I mean, this is my wish for him. I hope life becomes better for him in
Yeah.
every aspect.
In every
aspect. He's really a gem.
Yeah.
He's really a gem.
And he is so hardworking.
Yes, very hardworking.
You guys have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what he does behind the scenes and all that. Like
The
having-
amount of work that he puts in to
not
get
just
to,
not just TOS though.
yeah.
Yeah, in his
life.
yeah.
I'm just very, actually, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I feel inspired by that.
Yeah.
It's very common to hear, you know, typically this one
tired
tired
lah,
lah,
don't need
later
lah,
lah, oh I skip this lah, you know, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. But I have never, or at least I don't know that side of Dan.
Yeah.
I've never seen that side of Dan,
Yeah.
right? I knew him as a person who would, okay, I'm gonna go and kayo,
Yeah.
and then after that I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna do my podcast,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go back home, I'm gonna settle my family,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna go out to work, and then I'm gonna kayo, and then I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
He's always got something on his plan.
Correct.
And I have mad respect for someone who does that continuously.
Correct.
Really. So my respects to you, brother. Truly, honestly, from
One
the bottom of
last
my
thing.
heart. What?
He also has a lot of initiatives, a lot of
yes.
ideas that he contributes to
Yes.
our TOS
Yes,
family as well.
yes.
Yeah, so appreciate you.
Yes.
Although I will still continue to disturb you.
Yes.
That's
Toothless. Okay lah. Then your next year birthday gift I buy for you teeth.
it. Okay lah.
I love you,
I
brother.
buy for you wig lah. Cover the airport terminal a bit.
Airport terminal toothless. My goodness. Okay. Okay.
Next
Who's
one.
next? Who's next? We have done. Okay.
Aim.
Aim.
Oh my god, please. I can go on about that boy. You but yeah, go on. You go first.
Where do I start? See, if I had a real life brother, his name would be Aim. I love him very much. Aim has been one of the best people I know in my life. I'm 36 years old, right?
Yes.
You all know my age by now. He's one of the best people I've met in my entire life. The amount of I don't, you see, I'm lost for word to describe Aim, right?
Yeah.
I know that at the end of it all, I'm standing at the end of this tunnel, the person that will be beside me, that I want to be beside with, is Aim. Aim is love to me
Yes.
because in times when my boat was rocking,
Yep.
Aim was the anchor.
Yes.
In times when I need to look for comfort, Aim is there.
That's right.
But at the same time, I'm scared of him.
Betul lah.
Honest.
Honest.
I'm scared of him not because he bullies or no, not that. But Aim
We
is
bully him,
so yeah, we love you, Aim. He is how do you put it? He is so systematic.
Yep.
And he is always planning.
Yep.
So whenever people say no lah, like there's no plan to things and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I feel like smacking that
Yeah.
person to say that, because Aim is not that sort of a person. Aim has planned and plans. He has plan A, and then if plan A don't work, there's plan B.
Betul.
And plan B don't work, there's B 1.2.
Betul.
And then there's B 1.237.
Exactly.
That's
that.
Aim.
Yes.
That's Aim.
Correct.
So a lot of the plannings that you see, the back end work is done by Aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. In
Yeah.
terms of like having to check all our schedules,
Yes.
see who's available.
Yes.
That's just Aima.
And he keeps us grounded.
Very true.
He keeps us very, very grounded.
Very,
Which
very
is
true.
something that I appreciate a lot about Aim.
Yes.
And let's not forget, Aim also equals to hilarious.
I don't want to say much. He just needs to say something. He say something lah.
I can imagine him!
Exactly.
Oh my goodness!
Something tau.
something
Gitu.
tau. Yeah! He is so infectious. He is so hilarious.
Yes. I cannot like. It's just his entire presence.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I was only like introduced to Aim through this podcast. But the first time we met him, the first time we met each other, straight away click.
Yeah.
Straight away click.
I witnessed that. I was there. Don't you forget?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then like 6 months later, we still have that click.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I feel like with Aim, I just appreciate that he has so much heart.
Yes.
Yeah. Like he's just a big giant teddy bear.
Okay.
But
yes. Yes.
mind you, emphasis on the bear.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Scary bear.
Sekali.
Sekali bear, you
Yeah.
know? And I am also just, when we have a conversation, when we have a guest, you know, I will, because we do have a script to go through, right?
Yes.
So let's say if sometimes, because we do have off days,
Mm-hmm.
every one of us will have off days. So he will still remember the script and he will like try and flow with it.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and he vibes with us.
Correct.
Yeah, I feel like he is one of the hosts also. Like, back when I started also, I found it so easy
To talk to him,
talk.
right?
Yeah, and then like when I'm hosting, having him around, it's just a fun time.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
and anything you need also, Aim also maybe will have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yes.
One of the funny things was I remember
Yeah.
I needed what do you call that? Koyok. Because I sprained my shoulder or my neck, I can't remember.
He had koyok in his
He had
bag.
koyok inside his bag. I told him, you damn atuk, you know.
Of all things, he got koyok.
Yeah, he got koyok in his bag. Salon pass lagi. Walao, that boy. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
brother for me. Yeah.
Aim is the kind. What is that word? The punchline. He has a lot of punchlines. A lot of punchlines.
One-liners.
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 And then you just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh.
And the thing is, the one-liners stays for a long, long time.
Exactly.
Oh, Hasam giver kan?
Yes. Actually, you're the giver.
I know.
You are the giver.
Now. And that because of that, it stuck to me lah. Even now. But that's the thing, you see, because of those kind of one-liners and
Yeah.
stuff like that, I fell in love with Aim. Aim is really a wonderful soul.
Yeah.
You know, whatever that our audience gets to see
Yeah.
is probably about 30% of how funny he is,
Yeah.
how caring he is,
Correct.
how systematic, how much of planning he does.
Mm-mm.
That guy is one amazing person.
Love you.
Amazing.
I love you tau.
One together. 1, 2, 3.
I love you tau. Geli tau.
Gedik tak?
Gedik tau.
Gedik tak? Kan? Okay. So that's Aim for
Yes.
for us.
Now left the two of us ni.
No, not yet. We have one more person.
Oh yalah.
One more person.
That one is the main one.
The main one.
The main one
We
lah.
start with him first.
Okay, let me start with you first. We last.
We last.
yeah. We're
That
gonna-
person.
That
Okay.
one.
That
Alamak.
one. Alamak. Cheese tofu lah.
Yeah, everything lah.
Hot dog lah.
Hot dog lah. None other than
Our brother Jamil.
Okay,
See,
this one. Continue.
Wow, I don't even know where to start.
Mm.
Okay, you go first, P, because
Okay.
I'm gonna
I feel like he is the backbone of this entire thing. Like
Yeah.
in the past 6 months, if you guys have followed us through all our videos,
Mm-hmm.
you would notice the quality
Mm.
is always improving.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you will see certain changes in the equipment
Mm-hmm.
because everything is being thought out,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and everything is he just wants the perfect setup,
The best
the best
possible.
possible setup
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make this work and make it enjoyable for you guys,
Yeah.
right? And also for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will make sure that we are comfortable with it as well.
Correct. Correct.
You know, and like through all the 6 months content, you know, he's always been sharing like, hey, you know, how about you guys try this content?
Yeah.
And he matches our personalities to certain content.
Yes. Yes.
You know, and that takes a lot of like
Thinking. Yeah.
You know, so these past 6 months we've done so many different things. We
Yeah.
actually started out from just being like talking about the art scene,
Yeah.
and now what are we doing?
We have horror sessions.
yes, we have
professional yappers.
we have the guests, music, video, we have reviews.
Reviews.
Yeah, so all these ideas actually stems from Jamil.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not him and him alone.
Yeah.
Everybody plays
Correct.
a part in it.
Yeah.
But he unifies it, solidifies it,
Correct.
and puts it out there.
And one thing I appreciate about him is that
Cheese
he
tofu.
the cheese tofu sometimes he share with me, okay,
Okay.
yeah, so I can eat more so that he can eat less. Because I don't eat much cheese tofu.
By the way, guys, you all heard the terak tak? That's him pressing it, yeah? And that's him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, getting back to that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that he wants it to be a democracy.
Yes.
Yeah. So any decisions that maybe he has an idea, he will always run it by us.
Yeah.
And it's always majority.
Yes.
Following
yes.
the majority.
Yes.
You
There's
know?
no one person's idea that
Correct.
is correct and
Correct.
everybody else has to follow.
Correct.
I have mad respects for that.
Correct. And that's how everything is working, alhamdulillah, very
Yeah,
well.
alhamdulillah,
You know,
indeed, yeah.
with our personalities. For some reason, he knows how to pick and choose.
Yeah.
So you see, now we are like 6 months later, our little TOS family is growing bigger, and yet the love is still there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like he just managed to pick up this one, maybe a bit crazy, can fit.
This one, the hair standing this
Yeah.
way can.
Okay, can.
Ah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he has done it with in the dance scene,
Yes,
right?
of
He has
course.
handpicked some very good dancers, put them together, and
Yes.
groom them and help them to be where they are.
Of
you know?
course.
I'm sure he has. That's his talent, right?
Yes.
That's his God-given talent to be
Yeah.
able to educate, to support, and nurture talents.
Yes.
And I honestly feel he has done that to the best that I personally have ever seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, my brother Jamil Khalid.
Wow, full name, government name. you give.
Yes, I give him. I will call him that because when life was bleak for me, he was my light. Right.
Yes.
I know he knows this. I know you know this, brother. He has pulled me out of darkness not once, not twice, but many, many times. This is a person that I love very dearly. I respect a lot, and I want the best for him.
Yeah.
He can call me in the middle of the night to change his wound dressing. Sure, I'll be down there.
Woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Again on my side. Yeah.
But yes,
Betul lah.
that's Jamil to me, right?
Yeah.
So when he said to me, bro, I have this idea, he doesn't even need to say what the idea was. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
That's me for him,
Yes.
right? If I can put my life in a person's hand and I know that this person will do the best to do it, I mean
Yeah.
to take care of it,
Yeah.
is this person.
Yeah.
He is. He sometimes his ways may not be conventional. People
Yeah.
don't understand it.
Correct.
But his intention is always great.
Betul.
Is always good.
Yes.
And that's something that I can vouch for.
Yes.
Some people may think that, oh, he's just trying this, trying that to
Yeah.
see what fits in and whatever
Yes.
not. Guys, no, this man is
Totally
a different
different.
breed. You
Yeah.
do not know him the way he actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
just love the fact that he created, like he opened up his home to a new family, which is us.
Yeah.
You know, and it is actually, honestly,
Yeah.
my second home.
Me too.
Because
Me
you
too.
guys are all here, and like he always makes everyone laugh also.
Yeah.
You know, if not, I'm laughing at him.
He's either making a joke or he's the
He's
joke.
the joke. Betul lah. Betul. Yeah, but it's
And wait, I
Yeah.
still have to add on. Whenever he's the joke, kena shoot
asyik kena shoot. Asyik aku. Habis bila aku shoot korang,
Right. His standard line. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Abang Jamil is just that person who you know will show up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was hospitalized that day, when I told you guys, right, he straight away like, Fee, is it very long wait? Yeah, if you need someone to teman you, let me know. You know, like, who does that? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just creating a family for all of us.
Yeah.
And it just feels even more like a family now.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
6 months in, and I'm like, oh my god, how is it 6 months?
Right?
It cannot be 6 months.
I'm very, in all honesty, the you know, I'm very thankful. Let's just
Yeah.
put it that way. I'm very, very thankful for the existence of the Old Streets family.
Yes.
Because yes, I know I've committed a lot of time and effort to, you know, be in a podcast, maybe take
Yes.
lesser time off away from work and
Correct,
stuff like
correct.
that. But I have never regretted it.
Same.
At all.
Same.
Sometimes I'm a bit tired, I don't have
Yeah.
enough sleep, sure. But I did not one bit regret it.
Yeah, like when I am sick, but you know, like it's my slot, but I still come, right?
Yeah.
I still feel like, oh my god, I feel so much love here.
Right?
Yeah, I will still come here and I'm like, yes.
Yes.
And then by the time it's time to do, I'm like, hey guys, what's up?
Yes.
Because you get that little bit of energy from everybody.
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah.
know, it's just love lah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, I'm just so grateful that 6 months in and this is still a home.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a
all
home.
thanks to, you know, Abang Jamil. And
Abang
of course, his very lovely wife. Love you, Cikgu. Mwah, mwah, mwah. A little shout out for you because you deserve it.
Yes, she definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
To all of our guests who receives our PR packages, just so you know,
Yes.
it came from her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
she's the one that put it
Exactly.
together. She
Yeah.
and of course our planner Aim.
yes.
That one, scary Aim. But
Yes.
anyway,
Yeah.
wow, it's our turn.
Our turn. Okay, scissors, paper, stone. Talk about who first?
Okay, scissors, paper, stone. Okay, I win, so you talk first.
Okay. Can I talk about you lah.
Yeah lah. of course lah.
Okay. So 6 months in with Rainy.
Like disappointed.
No, macam I don't think this episode will end lah. Will finish lah.
Kan.
I think need a bit more time lah. I mean like, okay, again, like just like everyone else, I only knew you through this podcast.
Yeah.
Right? And wow, I am just so grateful that every time that I spend with you is something that I learn. I always have something to learn. Macam,
Thank
serious
you.
I didn't know. You know, it's my conversation with you, if not like 80%, maybe 90%, I'll be like, serious? I never knew that. I never knew that. You know, like, and I appreciate that you are always very willing to share your knowledge.
Allahumma
And
barik.
yeah, and I just love you lah.
Thank you.
You know, and you just, how to say, it's just a continuous outpouring of love. And the fact that you know how to take care of all of us. Betul.
Mother, right?
Mothers will do what mothers do best.
Which is to nag.
Yes.
Nag and take care of kids.
Yes. And the nagging is actually kind of
I screenshot, I send inside the group chat. Why is this like that?
the nagging, but it all comes from a place of love.
Really.
Right?
Yeah.
And also Rainy is the one of the other hosts who, the starting also, like I can totally vibe with you.
Right.
Like as in like the conversations with you when we have to host a guest that we don't know at all, it's easy, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
because
that's
I don't
great.
know, it's just I just appreciate that everyone, I don't know, we will still fight. Rainy today not coming Rainy tak datang hari. Today Rainy, where's Rainy? You know,
Aw.
it's just,
Thank you.
and it gets a bit more clingy lah.
Yes.
A bit more
Yes.
clingy lah.
I'm with a client and then my,
Yeah.
my phone is busting like, where are you? Where are you?
You know, like I can feel it when you're not around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
it's just, I'm just so grateful to you. And you know, if you have any, you need like outfit ideas or you need to pinjam costume, I know I can approach Rini.
I have a whole chunk of costumes.
Yes.
A lot of them actually.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I'm just grateful that even up to date when I have certain personal problems or like any kind of costume problem or need like makeup ideas or anything, you're the person.
Thank you.
That's
thank
it.
you. Thank you
That's
so
it.
much. I appreciate your kind words, you know.
Yeah.
And whatever I have, I hope God doubles it and returns it back to you.
Yeah.
That's what I always wish for
Amin, ya
everybody.
Allah. InsyaAllah.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Ay, thank you tau you talking about me ke?
Can finish already ah. Producer cut lah, finish lah.
Okay, you have nothing much to talk about me because there's too much to talk about me.
There's
Need
nothing-
another episode.
Another episode all on you.
All about for me.
You. Okay. So let's start by saying that I have never laughed so much. I have never laughed so much until I met you. You are so funny,
Masya
babe.
Allah. Thank you. Tom.
You
Masya
are
Allah.
hilarious.
Masya Allah.
Another person that has got a one-liner that can just crack me like nobody's business. You.
Masya Allah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you are so funny.
Yes.
And you see, that's the thing. I believe that when people can make me laugh,
Yeah.
they are very important people in my life.
Oh, Masya Allah. Thank you.
They're very important. You see,
Alhamdulillah.
like simple things, right? Like simple things when I kiddingly call you by your Mina name. Ika.
Kau kata aku.
Kau Ika kan aku.
Kau ikakan aku.
It's just simple things like that that makes me realize, oh my god, this girl is so funny, sia. And let's not forget, you are very beautiful. You are a
Masya
very
Allah,
pretty
thank you,
girl.
thank you, Masya
You know,
Allah.
if I was a man that's looking for like just physically, I was like, oh my god, this girl is actually so cute and pretty at the same time. So that's one thing, the physical attributes, right? You are so hilarious. I don't understand why would men not go after her.
It's cause actually I picky gitu Actually I
Okay,
picky
okay,
gitu.
fair lah. But I would try harder, sia, if I'm a guy. Like, she's funny, she's pretty. What else you want? She knows how to. Guys, I'm not kidding you. When our guest is here, okay, she would immediately get into the kitchen, take out the drink. She would give it to the guest. Hey, this is for you. And then she would prepare our recording room, right? And then when the guest, she treats people with respect. And the thing is this, you just need to say this. Fi, can you? Yeah, what is it? She's always
Oh my God.
ready to help.
Actually
That's you. So I'm so thankful that I know a person like this.
Masya
You know,
Allah.
because a lot of the times, especially in current times, right?
Yeah.
People like, hey, can you help me with this? Oh, a bit busy, yeah. You know, but you're not that.
Yeah.
You're not that. And I have to
Masya
also
Allah,
say
thank
this. I was not expecting a very well-spoken person.
Oh legit. Just because I look like Amina
Yeah.
doesn't mean I will talk like one.
No, but in all honesty, when you were talking, and I remember when we were drafting drafts for our what do you call that, social media pages, right?
Yeah.
And you were writing like short scripts
yes.
of us.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this girl can write. This girl's got very good English. I suddenly British.
Very good English.
English?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like so surprised. So yeah, you're a tremendously good person in English, man. So that's that on you.
Yes.
And of course, you know, like you said, whenever when we have recording sessions,
Yes.
and you are not around,
Yeah.
similarly,
Yeah.
I'll be like, where's that noisy girl? Why is she not here yet? And I will definitely ask, is he coming today?
Oh no.
You know, and if you're not around, I'll be like, okay lah. I mean, I still have the other friends,
Yes.
of course, our other
Of
family
course,
members.
yeah.
But I'll be like, the noisy one not here. Yeah, that small but very noisy, the kecil cili padi, not here. So today maybe from 100% I 99.2% lah.
Betul lah. Sounds correct.
Yeah. You see? And then she laughs like that. Makes you want to laugh, right? You see?
Betul lah.
Yeah, so but in all
Masya
honesty,
Allah.
love you. Like a little sister for sure. 100%.
I think like for me personally, why I feel like I just need to help you guys out. I don't know. You guys just make me feel so at home, and I just feel like I'm like a family member. That's why. So that's why it's like an automatic thing.
Right.
Usually I'm like this, but like here.
Self-check. Okay, I'm like that.
Usually I'm like this,
Uh-huh.
but like more so here
Right.
because I just feel that I know what you guys are going through, and I know everyone's personality and personalities.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, I can do this. I
Yeah.
can help you guys with this, and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it so much because you guys also notice it and you guys thank me. So
course.
appreciate it.
Of course.
I love love.
Oh no. Masa that. Oh no. Yeah, and I do have to add one more thing, right? Our car rides.
Oh, our car rides. If it's not you and I'm fighting in the front, it's me and Luby or Fina singing at the back.
Yes.
Or we
car-
are all arguing inside the car.
Yes. we are playing some game, some
Yes,
random game.
yes.
And the only reason we do that is because we don't want our brother right in front who's driving, our driver aka producer Mr. Jamil Halid,
Yes.
to become bored.
Correct. But then again, how can he ever be bored with us?
That's right.
Of course.
Cantik is
Cantik, cantik.
Hater.
But if y'all want to see what it's like a carpool type vibe of video,
Yes.
let me tell you, let us know.
Let us know.
Because
Let us
it
know.
is absolute chaos in the car.
The amount of laughter
Okay.
we have.
Seriously.
My goodness.
Yes. We've like
Kau benci aku.
kau kata aku. Then I'm at the back singing the song. Andainya engkau. Self-concert, you know, at the back. In my own world.
And then the funniest thing in all of this,
Yes.
when I turn in front and I see Cikgu and Abang at the front, they are both doing this.
They're doing this. They're shaking their head.
Oh my god.
I really, that is just, actually, we are just 6 months in and it just feels like we are getting closer because
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Because we are just, simply put crackheads in our own ways.
We feel each other's crackhead.
Betul lah.
Right?
But
You
don't
agree?
feel each other crack lah.
That one cannot. That one cannot, sister.
That one cannot.
That cannot.
Private lah. Haram lah.
But in all honesty, I pray that God will keep us together
Yeah.
for the longest time possible. I pray
Yes.
that God will let us get to love and know each other better.
Yes.
And let this friendship grow all the way to Jannah.
Amin, insyaAllah. Amin. And if you guys want to see any more of our antics and all that, please just follow us. Let us know. I mean, we are very open to whatever content ideas that maybe you guys have or
That
stories
you want to see from us.
Correct. Because actually, we have a lot more to give.
A
We
lot.
are givers. But you are the ultimate giver.
Hey, I must do one t-shirt.
Yes.
Then the face must like,
Yes. Yes! Work!
I
Gitu.
dare. Close up,
Eh.
please.
Voguing. Very the Vogue you Gila babe.
Sup? Cannot wait.
You see like this
Okay,
This is
sorry,
our
sorry.
conversation, you know.
In the car.
Yeah, this is our
Times 5.
conversations. Yes. So let us know if you guys want to see more of this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just so happy to do this recap because it just brings me back to like
So much of fun
so
memories,
much fun
right?
memories, and it just reminds me that damn, I love you guys so much.
I love you too.
Yeah.
We love each other.
Yeah,
a lot,
we love
for
each
sure,
other a
for
lot.
sure.
So
Right.
thank you so much guys for joining us for this past 6 months.
Yep.
We hope to entertain you guys so much more.
Laugh with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, and let you guys laugh at us.
yeah, and sometimes cry because
Yeah.
you know, sis here is sensy.
Sensi.
Very sensy girl.
Agree. Sensi93
Yes.
at hotmail.com.
Sounds correct. Oh my god. So with that guys,
Right.
don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe and follow us on all our socials.
Yep.
You can find us on Instagram, Spotify, TikTok and YouTube.
YouTube,
And our
yeah.
social handle is
The
Old
Old Streets
Streets
SG.
With that guys, we love you guys and have a good time. Bye.
See y'all soon.
Don't call it a comeback. Back, 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 back. My mama said knock you out.
The All Streets Podcast.